Yo, what's up, people? It's the one, and today I'm going to be doing my PvP tier list. So joining me in this video, we got someone who's way higher than me in PvP, Kovian. You guys know him, a friend of the channel. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Kovian. I cover Etheria Restart, primarily just that. I can branch out anytime. But today we'll be doing a PvP tier list. The one said he wanted me to have my opinion, and here I am. Hopefully it's not too spicy.
Yeah, so you got two of these Andrews. That's the name, Andrew? Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't even looked at these dudes on my account. So is it safe to say they're D tier, or is there like some hidden tech that I don't know about?
In PvP, they have to be D tier. One does defense break, the other one is a defense damage dealer. They kind of suck. There's a funny thing about them. The blue one is actually red element, and the red one is actually blue element. So yeah, that's one tidbit.
Damn. I think this is actually Asu, right? This dude here is Asu, right?
That is Asu.
Yeah, because I don't have him built. So he's a dot character, if I'm not mistaken.
Dots are part of his kit, but primarily he has a silence on his stat skill. That's why I would definitely not put him in D, because people used to use him as an opener as well, because his speed is fairly fast enough. But again, we see Bulwark, which gives immunity, come through. So how much value do units like this have at this point?
Yeah, and he is and he's easy to attain, I guess. But that's the thing, though. I don't know, but I agree. I don't think he's D tier.
I would put him in B.
Yeah, B. I think B is fair. I think B is fine for now, and we can drop him down depending how the B tier is looking. So we got Bay.
If it gets back there, then yeah.
Okay, so we got Bayotin. Okay, so I know she has the attack up. I think she has crit damage up as well. And she also has that thing where she's able to revive. That revive is so annoying, bro. That's so annoying when the enemy.
It is very, very annoying.
Yeah.
Whenever you pair like Biotin and Sanya, the regular Sanya, bro, they can bring each other back up. Sanya brings back Biotin, Biotin brings back everyone. If Sanya dies, Biotin brings back Sanya. Like, it's infinite revive, including with Hoyan.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to be in that team.
Yeah, that's really annoying. And I feel like her presence is known when she's on the battlefield, because you instantly have to take her out, because if you don't take her out, or if you take out the DPS, then it's gonna make no sense, because they just come back again. So I feel like she is the main priority and the biggest danger if you're fighting someone who's using her. So I think she should be, and we're talking about PvP, so I think she should be. I'm thinking S, bro. Call me crazy. I'm thinking S.
I'm thinking S as well.
And plus,
because I mean, she's high tempo. Like, her second skill gives an instant turn to that damage dealer.
And
so,
and don't forget, we're in a speeding. Well, we were in a speeding cleave meta. We're slowly transitioning out of that. But in the speeding cleave meta, you just have your big, turn meter manipulator or speed amper, and then after that, you pair them up with a buffer. For example, Bayotin can be that buffer, and then once she goes and gives the attack up, crit damage amp, then you like to have your cleaver. You could have your Born, you could have your Messiah. Everyone's using Messiah. You could have your Lian to do big AoE damage and try and take out the entire team, right? So yeah. I think
so Bayotin is excellent support, definitely worthy of S. I don't even think we would change her anytime soon.
Yeah, S is. Yeah, she's really, really good. I don't even know about SS. I think that's like the rank of above, of like just broken in PvP. So I think we could bring her up later.
SS is like you're fighting to not SS. SS is like you're fighting for that first pick. They're in like every defense. That's like that type of unit.
Yeah, because not everyone in where I am in PvP even uses Bayotin. Like, she's rare in my opinion.
Yeah.
So next we got Born. Now Born is a really interesting one, bro, because he's like, I don't know what happened. He just crept on everyone. He just crept while everyone was sleeping on him, because he's heavily slept on. and he's so annoying in PvP. He's so annoying, bro. You could get insta wiped from this dude. He does big damage, right? You know, I think he doesn't.
Yeah, not only that, his survivability is absolutely insane. Like, this person is like hard to kill.
Oh yeah,
right, and
yeah.
still deals a bunch of damage. And me and my guildies always say Born is basically a light dark character because there's no miss in this game. So the only bad thing he gets from like element disadvantage is crit, but then he doesn't crit at all. He doesn't need the crit, so the negative crit doesn't work on him. He has no debuffs, so he doesn't need the effect accuracy as well. So yeah, just a full damage build Born. It's like an LD character.
Yeah, and doesn't he do more damage? I can't remember specifically, but I think I read somewhere in his kit where he does more damage if there's 4 characters on the field. Is that true, or I can't remember exactly specifically?
That is true. That is true. So whenever there's more enemies, he will deal slightly more damage. I mean, it's the inverse for his third skill and his first skill. His first skill deals more damage when there's a lot, but his third skill does the inverse. Whenever there's a reduction in the enemies, the third skill ramps up in damage.
Okay. So what would you put Born?
I would put him in. Damn. Wait. Thing is, let's park him in A. I'm thinking between A and S.
Yeah, I'm thinking S, bro.
Definitely a solid damage dealer. As I said, bar none an LD at this point.
Yeah.
Let's park him in A. We'll see how A and S dash up. But then I'm thinking in between. Like if there was something in between A and S, we'll see other damage dealers, because we also have to match him up with damage dealers, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's park him in A. Open to put him in S for sure.
Okay. So next we have one of the Kachis. And this
Kachi the God.
Kachi the God.
Oh, Kachi the God.
The God, your favorite unit, bro.
My favorite unit.
Your favorite unit. But let's see, is Kachi really a god in PvP though, was the real question.
Ooh. No, I mean, if we could, do you know Veronica's buff? The immortal substitute. The problem with that buff is we can no longer increase its duration. So there used to be an infinity team where you use Kachi the God, you use Veronica, and then you just keep extending Soul Ward. And then your team never dies. So that used to be great, but it was, again, part of the nerfs, right? Or the fixes to the game.
Yeah.
So you can no longer extend Soul God. Kachi the God just kind of becomes okay. He's a good pick against like debuffers because he does have immunity and defense up. But you need his speed is kind of like lower than most debuffers, so you're gonna like he's a win more character. So I would put him in A for sure.
Okay.
Because he won't bring you back. If he cleansed beforehand, he would be good. But then the problem is that it's more likely he gets outsped, and then you're gonna need someone to cleanse like a Ling Low before he moves to put the rest of the buff. But yeah, he's a win more character. He's okay. You're not rushing to pick Kachi but he doesn't fit situation. So A is.
Yeah, I'm glad I have you here with me, bro, because there's so many units that I just haven't used. Like I don't have the need to use them, because like I use more of the SRs and the SSRs than I use of like a Kachi the God, you know what I'm saying? The R's, yeah. So it's like he's definitely off my radar, but I'm gonna build him up for PvE though. For PvE, he's really a god. But PvP,
he's that guy.
Yeah, but for PvP, he's a mortal. He's not a god. Let's be real. So yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So we have. I have no idea. Is this the other Kachi?
That's the other Kachi. That's the one we get for free. Bad. It's bad. Just put him in D.
Okay, because I never even I haven't heard of him. So I think I haven't heard about him for a reason. Okay, we got ooh, it's getting spicy up in here now, man. Now we got Selins, and man, hey, She is someone that people are still sleeping on till this day. People are still sleeping on Selins. Like, she's great. She's not only great for PvP, but she's in like Doki as well. I'm seeing people use Selins to clear Inferno, right? So she's a really good unit. But for PvP specifically, which is the topic of this video, I think because we're transitioning out of the speed and cleave meta into a more tank meta, and Selins is a really, really nasty unit. Obviously, she's able to apply the forgetfulness debuff. She's also able to, I think, passively put up those aqua shields. I think they scale based off her HP. Either her HP or the allies HP, I can't remember. And the biggest thing is that she reflects the damage that the shields receive back onto the enemies. And if you level that skill up, and that's a project that I'm trying to build. I have my holding built, but like I'm trying to like go under like a big project for Selins, because if you max that skill out, you're gonna be reflecting a lot of damage from those shields. So it's a really expensive unit, but man, if you build her correctly, ooh, it's same potential right there. What do you think?
Yeah, nah, Selins is a powerhouse. Like, me and my guild have been pushing this lady to the top. Like, forgetfulness, just OP, especially with people starting to build more units that have passives. It's gonna be amazing. And another secret tag for her is building her for damage, giving her crit rate. Okay, this allows you to run Revelation on Selins. Her third skill actually hits 3 to 4 times. That allows Revelation to proc more than once. That is a bunch of damage. So on top of the reflect, she can also be built with a bit of crit rate that allows her to deal a bunch of damage with Revelation. So that's how people are carrying Inferno, and that's how people cleave your team or reverse cleave with a
Yeah, I was about to say, because with that, hey, I don't even care if you were running the fastest units. I just reflect your shit back. It's like
exactly,
bro. That's why I see all these people building all these speed cleave teams. I'm like, nah, man. I'm building my teams for the long game. So the longer this battle goes, I'm doing more damage. Because your team's like super quick. You know, you bust your, I guess you could say you bust your load the first turn, but then I'm still there in your face. Pause. That sounded real weird. Hey yo. Pause. Hey yo. Hey yo. Let me come up with a different scenario. It's like hey yo, it's like a boxing match, right? And then you're throwing all your punches, you're throwing every single thing you have for round 1, and then when you can't knock me out, I'm still there round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5, still fresh, right? And I'm like, okay, now you're tired, I'm ready to go now. So I really like the defensive playstyles. I'm more of a defensive player. So Selins is super, super good, and the potential for her is insane. So I think S. What you think?
I think as easily as she is very, very good. And I swear, as the more people start moving away from like completing their PvE teams and starting to build for RTA, everyone is probably gonna be pre-banning Select just to get the chance to play the game. Yeah,
because it's such a troll thing as well. Just reflect all the damage and just get one shot, just destroy the entire team. And that'd be so funny. But that's Selins. Next we got I think this is the red Chiaki. Yeah, this is the red Chiaki. And this one is the one that buffs speed, right? I can't remember. I think she buffs speed.
No, that's the one that heals. So she heals and has damage reduction with origami or whatever those things are.
Okay. I haven't built her.
So in a tank team, she is solid because she gives the team, she heals, biggest heals in the game. Okay. And then she gives this buff called origami. For each one origami, you lose it every time you take damage, but then it reduces the damage you take by 35%. So Red Chiaki and Sanya is a good, if you are doing any tank teams, those are good SR healers that you can bring in. She doesn't have, her problem in terms of like healing is that she has the biggest heal, but she has nothing else. She does not cleanse, so there's no purify in her kit. There's no debuff in her kit. There is Yeah, it's just healing. It's healing and damage reduction. There's no revive as well, so that's it.
Oh,
So that's the only limitation there.
okay. So
Yeah, but she's kind of good.
but, yeah, okay, so she's good, but she's just not as good as the other healers, like Sanya, Ling Lu,
Exactly.
Valerian. I think she's worse than Valerian as well.
Yeah, because she
yeah,
needs to take a 10.
yeah,
While Valerian, well, after you scale up her third skill, I mean, she
yeah,
just stops one person from dying.
yeah. So
That is OP.
yeah, that's very very OP. Hope please don't nerf that, please. Because I'm a huge Valerian fan, man. I want to 6-star her, but I'm holding myself back because it makes no sense. I'm holding myself back
I'm
because
also just holding.
yeah. So yeah, what will we put the red Chiaki? I'm thinking B.
I'm also thinking B. She's just not good for the meta right now. As I said,
Mm,
no, like you might just get before she moves, they might Lily a D thing,
yeah,
and if they kill your damage dealer, that's it. Before your red Chiaki moves, it's just done. Whereas with healers like Sanya, you can just bring them back.
yeah,
Right? Oh, you killed my damage dealer. I'll just bring them back. Right?
yeah,
Same thing with Byington. We'll just bring them back. And as we said, Valerian
Just
will
yeah,
make sure that they don't die. They don't get one shots. Yeah, she is kind of like bad in that case. Yeah, just in B, that's where she.
yeah. So then we have the green Chiaki. I think she's green. Yeah, green Chiaki.
Yes.
So yeah, she buffs attack. She buffs. I don't think she buffs speed. I can't remember. I don't actually have her built on my account for some.
She just increases 10 meter.
Oh yeah, I forgot turn meter as well. Turn meter. She actually is pretty good. Well, 'cause I saw her a lot at the start of the game in PvP, but as time's going on, I'm seeing less and less of her in PvP. I don't know. Is that like? I guess people are just getting getting access to better things.
Yeah, plus her base speed is from all the pushers, she has the worst base speed. So if you are going to cleave, then enhancing the speed gear that you put on your Freya, because she's meant to be a mini Freya, but then because her base speed is so bad, it's hard. She's hard to use. But yeah, outside of that, like I wouldn't put much stocks in her. Like the speed is against her. She's meant to go. You're never gonna put her in a slow team, right? Because most likely a slow team has damage dealers that deal damage based on their HP or deal damage based on their defense, right? Rahu, Hoyan, Holden, sorry, or Tiamat. Yeah. She buffs attack. She has no value to. So I would say she's slightly she's not good. She's not in a good position in the current meta because of her speed. If her speed ever improves, then yeah, sure, you can start talking about it.
So that's the thing. Would you put her in A? I don't know about A because Born's in A.
No, I'll put it in B. I'll put it in B.
Yeah, I was thinking A or A.
I'll just
A
put
or
it
B.
in B.
I was like, she's not born level. She's definitely not born level. Okay.
Not even close. No.
Yeah. Yeah. So next we got Dinah.
This one you might have to like take rank on this one. I don't know. Like it feels like she would be good in PvP, but I just don't know. You know what I mean? Like I haven't seen her much. Initially, sure, I used to see her in some cleave teams because I'm.
Yeah, the debuffs. Yeah.
In erosion and vulnerability, yeah, it's pretty good defense stuff, right? But like, I don't know. Like, does she work? Like, have you seen any game where you thought that Dinah might be the reason you lost?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever lost a game because of Dinah. I'll be real. And I haven't seen a lot of Dinah's. Like anytime I see, I'll be real. Every single team I ever fought with Dinah, I've won. So I don't know if that's
exactly.
Yeah. So it's like, I honestly think. I genuinely think Dinah's she's not bad either. She's definitely very valuable. I'm thinking B, bro. I'll be real. I'm thinking B.
Yeah, I'm thinking B as well. We just like like she's not well positioned for. There is a time maybe where Dinah will be a goddess, but just not now. She's not good in PvP
Yeah.
now.
Okay. Next we got everyone's next we got everybody's favorite unit, bro. Everybody's favorite unit. Hey, bro, they want every unit nerfed besides this dude, bro. They want every single character in the game nerfed besides this man right here. The thing.
The free-to-play squadron are just like, bro, you touch him, I'm done.
Yeah, the thing. Hey. So the thing is so good. He does so much damage. Like that's this is one of the reasons why I'm running a super tank team. So even though that he does a ton of damage, I still survive. Even if my opponent has a faster Lily or faster turn meter manipulator or speed amp or whatever. If the thing goes first, I still survive the kill, which is all I care about. I survive the kill. So but the thing, but if I didn't have that and I'm playing like majority of everyone else, who everyone else is just running speed and cleave, you know, I think the thing's a girl, right? It's not even a he, it's a girl. So
it's a he.
Is it he? Someone told me it was a she. Someone told me it was a she.
No, they messed up the skill. In his skill, they say her crit.
Yeah, because I thought I was
crazy. But then if you read his bio, they say he does XYZ. He's a mercenary.
Okay. Because when I say he, when I spoke about the thing, I thought people were like, "Yo, the one, it's actually a she." I'm like, what? Hey, bro, we're in 2025, bro. I'm not surprised anymore. 2025, bro.
Hey, exactly, yo.
Hey, crack it.
That's for real.
Hey.
Maybe it is they.
Hey, Messiah is a girl, bro. Trust. Anyways, the thing I think is a S. It's either S or SS. I almost put him SS because he just does stupid damage. It's actually kind of crazy the damage he does. And bear in mind, I think they actually fixed him because he was doing way more damage. So this is actually a nerfed the thing we're talking about. So he does insane damage even after the balance change. So I feel like he's S or SS. What do you think?
Detailing very good. Again, one shots are, but we are reaching a point where we have Holdens surviving the one shot.
Yeah.
Rahu surviving the one shot. Ling Low, the moment you get a 6-star, put some good shell on her, put some bloodbath modules on her.
Yeah.
Easy survive. Single target, which means you can always run away from him. The reason why I'm not gonna put him SS is that he is squishy. He's
True.
very easy to kill.
True.
There's zero protection for him, right? While as I like any character that's SS should be good offensively and defensively as well. So yeah,
hard to kill.
Solid S for him. Yeah. Solid S for him. If he had a way to survive, then yeah. But yeah, no, in terms of single target, if you wanna kill something of that, D-Ting is your best bet.
Okay. Next, we got Doki Doki. Oh my god, Doki Doki. I think because of all the complaints with Lily, everyone's like, Lily this, Lily that, Lily. Everyone forgot about Doki, bro. People were like, I'm gonna reroll for Lily.
Oh.
Everyone forgot about Doki. Everyone forgot about her, man. She is a menace.
They are going to cry when they go into her.
Bro.
I can't wait for the Doki Doki cry.
Bro,
There's a reason this lady in every PvP tournament, she is pre-banned. Like, no one wants to play against Doki Doki.
Bro, I remember I was in an RTA match and I had the worst situation possible. My opponent had a Lily and a Doki picked. So I had to pick one.
Oh my god. So I'm sorry.
Bro, so I had to pick one. I had to ban one of them. I'm like, who? I had to pick who. So it's like, who's the worst of the two evils? Doki or Lily? Either way, I'm gonna lose because they with one of them. So it's like, and I feel like Doki is more dangerous in PvP, in my opinion. I feel like in PvP wise, she's more dangerous. What do you think?
Yeah, especially if games slow down in a bruiser v bruiser game, right? Like if both of you are playing slow, the one who has Doki wins every time.
Yeah, and she always,
every single time. Like Doki is the difference in a bruiser v bruiser. If you are cleaving, maybe you can cleave that person with a Doki because again, Doki is slightly slow.
Yeah.
Right? But in a bruiser v, like if both of you are like going for the long game, the one who has Doki wins the long game every single time, no questions. So yeah, she is very good. She's pretty OP. So if you're going slow, bro, you better ban Doki. You're not gonna get any team.
Yeah, so I think she's an SS, bro.
I'm gonna put Doki in SS as well. No contest.
Yeah,
Easily SS.
she's so annoying. Next we got this girl. I can't remember her name.
That's Dorothy.
Dorothy, the other one.
Yes, the Wisher one. That is actually the mini Lilith.
Yeah, she can.
Her second skill gives crit damage and gives 100% 10 meter. So that's like Lily's twin trick without the speed buff.
Yeah.
And then her third skill gives attack up, crit chance up, and then reduce cooldown.
Okay, yeah, she's good.
Which is similar to what Lily's doing. Yeah, she's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm thinking A or A. What you thinking?
Yes. 100%. That's what I was.
Yeah, she's good. Next we got the shit Dorothy.
Yeah, put her in the shit tier, man.
Hey, yo, she's so bad. I don't know. I think D is a bit crazy. What about C?
Yeah, put her in C.
I was like, she's not
because her healing is okay. Like she is a healer, right?
Yeah.
She has some healing, but similar to Fire Chi, just missing a bunch of other stuff that healers can. Revive, cleanse, immunity. Any of that would make her better. She's worse because she doesn't even have the damage reduction.
Yeah. Okay, so hey, I think this is gonna be a fast one. Next we got Fungus. Hey, I think I'm just gonna
Fungus.
I'm gonna huh?
Fungus A tier.
A tier?
A tier. Fungus attacks multiple times. So what these people do? Actually, Fungus is a tech in the late game for people.
Okay, I didn't know that. I was about to put him in C tier.
No.
Because I was
they play him very tanky. And then he just counters and kills.
Okay.
Every time they attack, he attacks. Yeah,
I didn't know about that tech.
It's just too much pressure.
I was just thinking of his dark capabilities. I was like, yeah,
oh nah.
I was like, if you're trying to play Dot in PvP, I'm like, hey, that's an easy win right there. You know, people complain about Shadow Sanya. Hey, Shadow Sanya ain't that great in PvP, bro. People can relax.
Yeah, no. You're gonna be dog walked.
Yeah.
The moment you pick Shadow Sanya, I say thank you.
Yeah, it's game over.
Some guy actually picked Shadow Sanya into me. He quit. For some reason, he let through Ling low. I don't know what.
Oh my god.
In his head.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I was just like, bro, do you know the unit you're using?
Yeah, he threw, bro. He threw. Next we got Freya.
S.
Yeah, she's really good.
Push forward, nightmare, attack buff,
defense up. You're super solid. Super solid.
Some people run like a fast Kloss. Because Kloss on auto uses third skill instead of second skill. But then the Kloss is still able to push back the enemy because of the passive of Freya. So if you use Kloss and Freya, whenever Freya's passive says whenever you put a debuff, it pushes back the enemy. So that's how you have a Kloss that can be a starter that enables the rest of the team to start. Yeah,
because I've seen that combo a lot in PvP. Everyone's using that. So yeah, she's a really solid unit.
For sure.
But next we got
Gray,
the man who everyone reset during the three times event thing. Besides me, because I'm a whale obviously, so I just had a lot of laying around. But yeah,
you still have Gray built. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think I got his S3 maxed, and I have like
an S2 max.
His S2 max, I think it's like level 3 or level 4. But yeah, I'll probably be resetting him. Because I don't use him anymore. I used him for mainly PvE. I never really used him for PvP, but I know a lot of free-to-play people are using him.
Yeah, I mean he's the early game king. Everyone gets.
Yeah.
You need crit rate, he has you. You need defense break, he's your guy. I think he'll forever be mid. That's the problem.
Yeah.
He tries to do both debuffer and buffer and damage as well. We put too much on this one SR.
Yeah.
And with that said,
I'm thinking
he's never gonna be the best, so he'll always be mid. Yeah, just mid tier.
So B.
5
Yeah.
out of 10. B. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Next we got Hell Kid. Now I hate this dude, bro. I hate him with a passion, bro. He's just so annoying. It's not even the damage that he does. It's just annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
Hard to kill, makes the whole team super tanky. People are calling for nerfs. I say we should nerf Hellkid's barrier too much.
he's so annoying, bro. It changes the whole perspective of a match. Yeah, he's so good.
Yeah. If both of you are playing like a slow,
Yeah.
actually he's good against faster.
Oh yeah,
yeah, you can build them to tank, just sit there unfazed and then put up shield, and then that's the game for them. It's gonna be hard for them and then you just start countering there. So no, Hellkid, very very good.
Okay, next we got Heinrich. Heinrich.
Hein. Where do you think Heinrich sits?
I'm thinking I don't know. I'm thinking SS or S, bro. I'll be real with you. I'm just trying to think because
Obviously he is one of those two, right?
yeah.
The real question here is,
Where's-
can we justify SS? He's definitely not in A or below.
Yeah, like
that's not where he belongs.
Like,
but
I think we should think about
how
him
can
on
you
his own.
justify SS?
I think if we value him based on his own capabilities, Heinrich isn't gonna win you a fight just by himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have to pair him up with someone who takes advantage of his abilities, like his last words. So you need to pair him with someone who can take advantage of that. It's like, I don't know.
I'll say this: one of the best counters to everyone in the A tier right now is Heinrich.
That's true.
Hellkid's barrier, he cannot put up barrier if he has block buffs.
He also has anti-heal, right?
You can't put reflect. Yeah, he also has anti-heal. You can't reflect. Biontine won't be able to give anyone crit damage up or attack up if he has block buffs. Even if she manages to give them that, whenever Heinrich takes a turn, they're gone. He can strip them. They are removed, right? And remember, Biontine's revive is based on her having it. So if you can make sure that she can never gain that buff, the flower buff, that allows her to revive, then she's just a sitting duck. There's you can't put reflect barrier for silence as well. So I would say, I mean, Heinrich, the people we have in S right now, Heinrich is just straight up better than all of them.
Yeah, you're right.
So I would say SS for sure.
Yeah. Next, we got Hoyan. Now, it's kind of funny. Hoyan is really funny because people were like building, like, don't get me wrong, people are still kind of like, oh, Hoyan's insane. But like, I think I see more Holdens than I do Hoyan. I don't know about you, and I know a lot of people that skipped Hoyan and someone on Holden.
Skipping Hoyan is a bit too much.
But
Hoyan is definitely less strong than what we remember. The thing is, we were hyping her up from previous betas. I mean, again, there was a mini drama on the small changes they made to it, right? They touched her second skill, they touched her third skill. She no longer works right? For example, Heinrich now is a straight up counter to Hoyan. Holden is a straight up counter to Hoyan. Anyone tanky, because now if you are tanky, right, you can survive Hoyan as long as she has a bunch of HP. While before, she used to have defense break, not defense break, but penetration, meaning she used to, same way Messiah has, used to be able to ignore defense. Now it's for each 10% less, she gains a damage buff. So if you just leave her, she probably won't be able to be killing any tanks. So you can kill everyone, kill her last, and
Yeah.
becomes easy pickings.
Yeah. I don't think she's S. She's definitely not SS. I don't think
Definitely
she's.
not SS, no.
Yeah. I don't think she's S either. I think she's A in my opinion. What do you think?
There's just way too many ways to counter her.
Yeah.
I'll just put her in A for now, but between A and S, somewhere there.
Yeah, cause
But since Born is in A, she's definitely, if she has to go to S, then Born has to go.
Yeah, I agree. So next we got. I always get this confused because I hate in games where they make two of the same version of characters because I always get confused in tier lists and stuff. I don't know which Kazuyo this one is, bro. I won't lie. I don't know.
That's the sleep one. That's the green sleep.
Okay, that's the sleep. That's Kazuyo the Reverie. Okay.
That's the Reverie.
That's the good one in my opinion.
That's the great one. Yeah, I would put her in A for sure. She has sleep. She has caught so many people off guard.
Yeah.
Because you bring her, you bring Lily, they ban Lily, and then you like psych. My fastest gear is on Kazuyo, get owned.
Yep.
You put the whole team to.
I think this is the red Kaz. And is this the one? What does she do? Does she buff speed?
Yeah, she buffs speed and then she reduces the cooldown of skills and shell skill.
Okay, so usable. But I think that's mid in my opinion. But what do you think?
I think I would put her in C. Like it's not good enough. She should do something in addition. In PvP, that's low tempo. If you're taking your turn just to increase your speed, fam,
yeah,
you are dead.
It's like at that point when it's her turn to increase the speed, it's like there won't be any teammates left. It's like who you
yeah,
buffing?
It's like for who?
It's like for who? The whole team's gone. They're in the Shadow Realm. Yeah,
it's low tempo. That skill should be doing something else. Like it shouldn't just increase speed.
Yeah. So we got Chloros. Now I know he's great. He's great for PvE. There's a ton of damage. But how does he do in PvP? I have never seen anyone use him in PvP. I don't know why.
I have never. He is like the pipeline dream, right? Like there's only like dream teams Chloro. He's just never actually used because his damage comes from ramping up.
So slow.
Like he has to like attack you a couple of times, and he also has extinction, same thing as Hoyan, whereby if they kill a character, the character cannot be revived.
Okay.
Right? So he's always an option to also just kill Hoyan. The Hoyan can never come back. But the problem is that he needs to ramp up. So he doesn't deal as much. He falls under element stuff. He doesn't deal as much damage instant, right?
Yeah.
As D-Ting. And he is as squishy as D-Ting. That's his problem. You can just kill the Chloros.
So I'm thinking A rank. What are you thinking? I'm thinking A rank.
Okay, yeah, no, A rank. Yes.
You agree?
I had to look at the B tier 4. Yeah, I'm good. I had to look at the B tier 4. Yeah, no.
Yeah, he's not B rank level in my opinion.
Yeah.
B rank. A.
Yeah, A rank.
B rank is a bit crazy. All right.
Yeah, B rank is crazy.
Okay. Oh, this one's this one is annoying me, man. Because this is one of the few units. This was one of the 3 units I don't own in the game, bro. One of the 3 units.
For real, bro. How do you PvP? How do you PvE?
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I just use my tank team, bro. Hold the Great Wall of Holden, bro. My max dupe Holden, bro. Like Holden is carrying me. That team is carrying me, man. That's why I see the future. I'm like 3 steps ahead while everyone's doing speed and cleave with Messiah. Woo. I'm planning for the future. So yeah. But yeah, Klaus, Chloros, and Doki are the only 3 units I don't own in the game. I've got Mio. I got Mio twice. I got Lily twice. But Doki, bro.
And still no Klaus.
No Klaus, no Chloros, no Doki. So yeah. But Klaus is so
Yeah, nah.
good, man. We already spoke about her kit when we're comparing her to other units and stuff, but I think she's a SS. What you think?
Easy SS for me, man. Not even a competition.
Yeah, she's just
She's
so
SS
good.
everywhere. Like, oh,
Everywhere, bro. Literally, even in dungeons where she's like a type disadvantage, she's still used.
yeah.
Every union boss, I always see a
She's the
Klaus.
favorite character in Nico Nana. Like
Bro.
in like the non-Sarosenia Nico. That's insane. Nico Nana's fire.
Bro,
Oh, red.
every single like union boss, I always see my guildies flexing their 6-star class, and like even in PvP, I always see Klaus. Klaus is a unit. I don't know about you, but in AI PvP, I always see Klaus. I just avoid those ones.
She's there. She is everywhere. She
Yeah.
is the fastest character in the game. She can set up key teams. She can also set up stall teams because people don't know this. Her hack in debuff makes it such that you deal more damage to the enemy. This is the part people don't know though. The enemy deals less damage to you as well. So the hacking debuff is hella oppressive.
Yeah, that's really good. And yeah, and like you also mentioned, because Klaus is super fast. With my Lily, I tend to just avoid those battles unless I can tell that their class is underdeveloped. I just don't like risking it against going up against a class.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's so good. Next is Kraken. Now Kraken is a unit that people kind of slept. Like Kraken was built up to be super good for Doki in the beta, and then once the game launched, everyone's just using Kaz, right? But then for PvP, there's some really nasty, toxic comps you can come up with Kraken, bro. Where he's like where you just put your enemy in like an infinite Tsukuyomi of just being frozen, like over and over again,
Yeah, man,
non-stop freezing.
The worst team I faced was a team with Heinrich, Mio, and Kraken. I was just looking at my screen, man. I was just like, what is going on?
And you can't.
Can I play?
You can't even play the game, bro. You can't even play. That literally stops
it's
you from
like-
playing. I hate that team so much. And people might be like, "Yo, THEONE, you're a hypocrite because you're playing the Great Wall of Holding." But at least in my team, my units are like they let you play. Like I like it.
Yeah.
I like it when you go first, because when you do everything, I just counterattack, right? I let you play the game at least, right? But with the freeze
You
team,
get to press buttons. With
Yeah.
this one,
you just watch your
Mio
screen.
moves first, and that's the game. That's it.
Yeah, and then Kraken just freezes you. Then you just can't play every time. They just do damage, freeze you. It's rough. But yeah, Kraken is. I think Kraken's S tier, bro.
Easily S tier, man. Like
He's
no
so
condition. Like
good.
for those stun teams, he is required.
He's
That's
required.
how good he is. Like
Yeah.
he's the backbone of stun teams, right? Like Mio is good, but she's not consistent with her freezes.
Yeah,
Kraken is the only one with enough effect accuracy where you can guarantee buff.
yeah. But I think the only way to like kind of like negate Kraken, I guess, is if you're running a lot of effect res, right?
Yeah, you run a lot of effect res, or you run like a Tenza Alicon. Alicon is a shell.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that
Alicon.
can
Yeah.
stand.
Alicon's good for that. Yeah. But
Yeah, so your cleanse is on Alicon. So even if it gets stunned or frozen, doesn't matter. Alicon, and then you can cleanse the rest of your team.
yeah, because Kraken, that happened to me like twice in PvP, and I was like, yo, I just couldn't play. I literally just couldn't play. But yeah. So Kraken S. Next we got Lian, the #1 character. People reset super early. People reset her like within the first week from the 5 free refreshes.
Yeah,
Like-
the first reset round, everyone was like there because missions, and then just get rid of her.
Yeah. I mean, if you're free to play, I mean, she's great. She has her value for PvE, but this is specifically for PvP. It's like she's easy to build. She does nice damage, has turn pushback. But beyond that, it's like, I don't know, man. I feel like it's mid or slightly better than mid. I don't know. I'm feeling A more than B. But what are you thinking? Because she just has
I'm
nice amping.
definitely
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely feeling A for sure. Interestingly, in a vacuum, do you know who's the number one
Number one AoE? Who's that?
damage dealer? Ziada.
Okay.
And number 2 is Lian. So just
Okay.
think about that for a while and put her in A. She is actually okay in terms of AoE damage.
All right. Yeah, let's run her there. So, okay. we got Lily next. I think we need to nerf this video. We need to nerf this tier list. Hell, I think I need to nerf you too, Kovian. We need to nerf you. We need to nerf me. Hey, Lily's involved. We need to nerf everything. Nerf the game. The game needs to be nerfed.
As I'm saying, Lily these days is unanimous Diddy. Like, you can't make any guide have a team. If they see Lily, immediately your comment section is gonna be blasted.
Oh,
your guide
man.
is no longer valid.
Yeah. Did you notice now? I think Sean did it. I think Orange did it as well. So now anytime they make a guide or like a clear video now, they have to put in brackets.
You have to put that there's
no Lily required, or no Lily, because people just don't like any clears that have Lily, because like, don't get me wrong, if I make a clear video I'll use Lily, but I'll just give you the options of one of the many other characters that you can use, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna reset my Lily to build someone else because you don't own Lily. But I'll tell you, I'll be like, yo, you don't have to use Lily. Here's like 7 other free-to-play units that you can use to clear it perfectly fine. But yeah, that was a mini rant in the tier list video. Enjoy that, guys. But yeah, super good. Do we even need to say what she does? She just Lily's Lily, bro. Lily's Lily. SS tier. SS Lily's Lily. Lilith. Lilith is a good one, bro, because with Lilith, she has a really nice combo with Heinrich. I know one of my guildmates mentioned that Heinrich, Lilith have a really nice combo together.
The family combo.
The family combo, the family meal, bro. So the family bucket. Do you have her built? I have her built, but I won't lie. I only built her for guild versus guild, and I didn't even look at her skills. I'll be real. One of my guildmates told me to build her, so I built it. But I know she has debuff, and I know she does damage as well. But outside of that,
so
I don't really know.
You can build her tanky. So what she does is a HP scaling damage, but that's not the bulk of her damage.
Okay.
She's a bomb unit. If you've ever played any other game, you know.
Oh, she's a nuker.
Special dots. She's a nuker, yeah. So she puts these bombs, and then based on her HP, they explode. After they explode, they stun you. And then she also puts slow on the same skill. So the slow plus the stun make her a very good candidate for like pairing with any debuff team. That's why Heinrich is a good setup. It removes all the possible immunity, and then she comes in, she explodes the bombs. People are stunned, they are slowed.
Yeah.
And then she has a pushback as well. She also has good rotation because the third skill that put bombs gives her an extra turn.
Alright. So what will you put her?
S.
S, yeah.
Lilith in S.
She's really annoying. Alright, next we got Ling Lu. I think that's S as well. What do you think?
That's S as well, easy. I think it's our backbone, man.
Okay, then now
my God, the Fallen King.
Marvelous. Hey, until this day, I people know I claim this, even though I don't know for a fact if I'm the first person that discovered how busted Marvel was in the paid beta test. But Marvel is busted. Marvelous Marvel, man. But hey,
I still blame you to this day that he was nerfed.
Bro, I made a video showcasing how his skill, how it was so crazy, and that shit got nerfed before the game even came out. That got nerfed, bro. He was too strong. He was crazy, but it was good for a good reason. But now you see him way less. Like, if people are using a Marvel, it's only because they don't own a Lily, they don't own a Klaus. Yeah, they don't have any of the other. They don't have a Tsukuyomi. They just run a Marvel, you know.
Just run a Marvel, yeah.
So he's not SS or S by any means. But I still think he's really, really good though. Because if you do,
He's still pretty good, yeah.
yeah, if you max out his S3 and S2, he's gonna be really good. Like he's just really, really good. So I think A rank is fair. What do you think?
A rank is pretty fair. That's where I was gonna put him. I mean, I'm even warming up to an S,
S.
but like in between A S. Yeah, no, just in between there because I mean he's still a good. How many? I pick Klaus, I pick Lily, you pick Marvel. There's a chance you ban the Klaus.
True.
You go first because I mean, if Marvel moves that 40% pushback, that's still devastating. You are not coming back from it.
Yeah,
So-
that is true. So do you think he should be bumped up to S?
I think so. Like I
Yeah.
don't think he's in the gutter yet. He used to be SS easy, but then
Yeah.
now, nah.
Yeah.
Definitely doesn't see enough
Yeah,
play to be there.
Yeah, and everyone's resetting him. Like mine, I still have mine maxed S2, max S3, and he's just sitting there at like level 50. But I never use him. I have no gear on him whatsoever. So yeah, I'm probably gonna reset him as well because I just have no need. If you have, because think about it, if you have Tsukuyomi, Lily, Klaus, all these other people, it's like, would you really use a Marvel? Like, where will you even use him? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, PVE he's completely tanked. So
Yeah, he's non-existent in PvE anymore.
yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, so yeah, S rank is fair. Now next we got Messiah, the Blade of Verdict. Oh man,
Blade of Verdict,
where do I even
wow.
where do I even begin, guy? Where do I even begin? This guy is literally invincible. He is invincible. You know, he has the invincible stacks. He has the AoE damage. He has the ignore passive, which is a direct counter to Hoyan, by the way. So he directly counters Hoyan, which is funny enough because they released Hoyan to kind of counter the cleave meta, but Hoyan gets countered by Messiah, which is ironic. Ain't that funny?
Yeah, very ironic. Very ironic. And I mean, Messiah is the premier key. I mean, this man can perpetually keep him in invincibility as well. He solves D-Ting's problem.
Yeah.
Okay. D-Ting's problem is that yes, he can kill, but he also can be killed.
Yeah.
Once Messiah gets into the rotation of gaining invincibility, bro, you're gonna need a stripper or something. Otherwise, he's never getting out of that. You are never killing him, and he can just bring back the game on.
Oh, bro. And if you pair Messiah with like a Lily, or I think there's someone else. Who's the other unit? Is it Klaus? I can't remember the other unit, but there's two units that if you pair Messiah with them, with either or of them, that you're able to do his S3 multiple times. Is it? I know it's Lily, right? I know one of
It's
them.
just Lily.
It's just Lily.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is just Lily.
I thought it was someone else.
You
I thought it was someone else as well.
You
Yeah.
push your Messiah with Lily. Klaus moves defense breaks. He does S3. Lily does S3, and then he does S3. That's the cleave in arena.
Yep, the cleave, bro. Messiah, the GOAT of cleave. I think it's self-explanatory. He should be SS. He's the best DPS for PvP. Hardest to kill,
Yeah.
hardest DPS unit to kill. Yeah, he's just a beast. Ignore passive, ignore defense. 70% defense, I believe. Yeah, he's just a beast. He's just a beast. Invincible.
Yeah.
You can't take him. Yeah. Next we got Mia. Now, lots of people are sleeping on her. She gets the job done. She's not as bad as the who is it? The red Chiaki. But I think she has shields. She's able to, is it push back? Yeah, I think it's turn push back she can do. I can't remember exactly. She has like a bit of manipulation in her kit where she can push you back.
Yeah. She removes buffs and then pushes back as well. And she can also decrease cooldown of ally skills and increase buff duration. So that's kind of fair for her. She also has a damage reduction on her first skill. It's a passive. For every buff that you have, you will have a 8.5 damage. People don't know that. That's why she works in Teramaton, is that she protects your team from.
Okay. So I'm thinking A or S. What you think? I don't know about S, but what are you thinking?
No, not S at all. A.
A, yeah. Yeah, you're right. She's not Linglu level. That is true.
Yeah, no.
Oh, hey,
I'm picking Ling Lo every day.
bro. Next we got. Hey, people are gonna cry, bro. What's your name? Number 41.
Number 41. Just
Yeah,
put her in C, dog.
yeah.
Cheers.
She got
It's worse
nerfed.
than Chiaki the Echo.
She got
Yeah.
nerfed to oblivion, bro, which is sad. But next
Yeah.
next we got Obal.
Old man Obo.
We got Unk Obal. I mean,
Same tier as Kazuya the Reverie.
so that's
I'll
A.
just put him in A. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, 'cause I don't have him built to be real. Next we got I can't remember this chick's name, but because I don't have her built whatsoever. She's like
Put
level,
A in D.
she's level 1 right now.
That's Oboro.
Oboro,
That's
yeah.
Oboro.
I heard she was good
Yeah,
for
she
Union
could
Boss at one
bleed.
point. Yeah, I heard she was good for Union Boss. Or one of-
The Fire Union boss one. Yeah, the Fire Union boss. Whenever it has any damage, any debuff, you deal extra damage. So
Okay.
she puts 3 stacks of bleed. That's why she's good there.
All right. But yeah.
So she's blue, and then she puts more debuff. So the more debuffs you have on the fire, that's why on the Fire Union boss, the more damage it takes.
Okay, so but besides that, she's gonna be very slow to even get off the bleed stacks, right? But yeah, it's gonna be slow. Yeah,
In PvP, it's never gonna let you.
yeah. By the time your bleed even procs, you're already dead at that point. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, next we got Rahu, man, the GOAT. Potentially my next 6-star. Potentially my next 6-star for my great.
Definitely my next 6.
It's either him or Rosa for me. But yo, he's so good, man. AoE damage, increased defense, scales off of defense. He has I think he can counter with the stacks with the Wrath, I believe. Is that how it works? He when he gets Wrath
he
every
attacks.
time.
So he's the beta fungus. Whenever your allies attack, he has a chance to accompany them to.
Yeah.
The more the stacks are, the easier that becomes.
Yeah, so really, really hard to kill. Like he's one of the only few units that doesn't get one shot by the thing. Like he's really, really good. He's really, really good. I'm thinking S, bro. I'm thinking S.
Definitely S. He's a top tier damage deal.
Man, I love Rahu, man. So next we got who's this dude? 77? Is that his name? RC77?
RC77, yes.
So what does he do? Does he like buff speed or something to do with turn meter manipulation? I can't remember exactly.
Not really. Debuffs.
Debuffs, okay.
He has 3 attacks that do different things. The first attack will put attack break on everyone. The second attack will put speed down on everyone. The last attack will put a stun on one target.
That's nice.
His problem, all of these things are like 20%, 30%.
Oh man.
So his land rate needs to be buffed. RC77 just needs a. I don't know why they left his proc rates to be like that low.
Yeah, if it's that low, then it's like, what's the point? Like, you have to put a ton of effect accuracy on him.
Yeah. So they probably want you to build him like 250 effect accuracy. Then what? There are better characters that put both of those debuffs
at the same time
and have like 100%. Yeah, and have like 100 to put them. So nah.
Yes.
RC, I'd put him in C.
Yeah, C
Definitely
seems fair.
D, but in C.
Okay. Next we got Real Mocha. Now, Real Mocha's a funny one. He's a funny one because people were like, oh, Real Mocha's a PvE unit. She's PvE. And truth be told, you don't really see a lot of her in RTA. Well, I personally don't see a lot of her in RTA, but man, I use a 6-star max S3, 2 dupes in her as well, Real Mocha, and she does insane damage. So obviously her AoE has that what's that effect called again, where it's like it spreads out. So
yeah. Sure, she deals one big damage to one character.
Yeah.
And then if that damage kills,
then
that damage is out to everyone else. That is insane. If you've never been cleaved by a real, bro.
Bro, you could.
It feels sad.
Yeah,
It feels sad. It feels like you couldn't do anything about it. So yeah.
bro. When I was climbing up RTA, I remember I came up against like a noob who like had a beginner team and stuff. Bro, I one shot the entire team with Remocha. Cause my Remocha was the fastest unit on the team, and Remocha took out one person and just nuked the entire team from full health. Just destroyed everybody.
Exactly.
That she's really powerful.
And it can be seen as element neutral because she only needs to kill one. The other damage, crit or anything, is just flat damage that ignores defense as well. So they just get that damage. That is insane. Remocha is pretty.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think she goes A. What do you think? A or what would you think?
A or S, but
does she deserve to be in S? I mean, if I just feel like it
not really.
I think because my remote just has crazy investment because I maxed her S3. You know what I'm saying? Got her 6-star. Like I have crazy investment in her. That's the only reason you're gonna be able to do that shit. If you're not gonna be doing that one shot thing with like not having her S3 maxed. I think it's gonna be really hard to get. It's gonna be really hard to get. So I'm thinking A. I'm thinking she's like around.
Definitely has to be A.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Definitely has to be A.
Yeah. Next we got Rindium Bound. I actually made a guide for her, man. It was a request by one of my subscribers, and she's super fun.
Wait, which one is the Unbound again? It's
the one without the bubble gum.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the Unbound. I know.
Yeah, that's the speed damage dealer, right?
Yeah, the speed.
It reduces speed damage based on speed.
Yeah, I call it the speed demon, bro. Yeah. It's just
in your testing, like does she deal a lot of damage?
Bro, I put her with the maximum speed. I put her full on speed gear, best rolls, best everything. Put like a bunch of supports just to amp her speed even further so that her damage goes up even further beyond that. And bro, she nukes for big damage, right? She think 30-40k is what she hits for, 30-40ish k. So I don't know.
And then I'm assuming she would pair very well with you, because at that point it's like a damage buff to her, right? Like speed buff,
it is. So if you're running like Tsukuyomi, you're running Lily, I can't remember who else I ran, like a class as well. I don't know. That was the pre-nerfed class, right? The pre-nerfed class. Before she got nerfed. But so I ran 3 of them, and I ran Rindy About. She hit for big damage, bro. But it's like the level of investment that I had, because that was on the creator server, bro. So I had everything max duped. Bear that in mind. Everything was max duped. So all this investment, perfect mythical gear, all this perfect shit, and you're only hitting for 30-40k. Like, come on.
Yeah.
And that's in the perfect setup. That's in the perfect environment, and you're hitting for like 30-40k. It's like, if that was any other like DPS in like A rank, S rank, or SSS rank, with the perfect setup, the perfect team, specifically built only for you, it's like, come on. They'll be doing more damage.
Yeah, everyone in A would deal more.
Yeah, in a team specifically built for that character. So I don't know. Yeah. She's super fun, and she hits for big damage, big nuke. She's a really big good nuker. But it's like for PvP, I mean, it could work if you had like all the speed units like Lily, maybe, and all those other like Tsukuyomi and them. But it's like, so if you are able to get your Rin to go not first, but like faster than the enemy, you will be take out. I think she single target. I think her skill 3 is single target. I believe. I can't remember exactly. It's been so long. I can't remember if it's single target or AoE. But even then, it's like
it is AoE.
It's AoE. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That changes things. So, because I was gonna say if it was single.
AoE. So the question is, do you think you can use it with clean?
I mean, I think you could. But why would you want to build her though? That's the real question. Because bro,
that's also true.
Because bro, if you're putting all this crazy ass investment into her, like that's crazy. At that point,
At that point, just give it to Born, right? Like invest
Yeah,
in Born, and you won't be
yeah,
surprised.
you'll be
Born
doing
will give you
yeah,
the damage.
you'll be doing more damage and you'll be more tanky. So I'm there like
Yeah,
I'm thinking B. I'll be real, she's good. She's not
yeah,
shit.
definitely be.
She's a really good unit. She's really fun. She's one of my favorite units in the entire game. Has a super fun kit, right? Super fun.
Yeah,
Eventually,
for sure.
yeah, eventually I'll go around and rebuild her again, just out of fun, because she's super good. But this other Rin, I have no idea. I think she, oh, I can't remember. I think she scales off of defense. I have no idea. But somebody was telling me,
Yeah, so she scales off her defense, but her damage is non-existent. That's her main problem. Her support is kind of okay. She gives defense up and
Yeah.
a shield.
yeah, I was gonna say that
in one.
because people were saying that I should run. Actually requested by a viewer to use this Rin with the Holden team. Like she works in the Holden team. I won't lie. She works in the Great Wall of Holden team.
Yeah,
But
yeah, for sure.
yeah, but like there's better
But
units you could
wouldn't
use.
take away counters from Holden because it also does taunt.
What you say?
She also has an AoE taunt.
Okay.
Provoke.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, she does have a taunt, and you don't want her to be
so
taunting.
wouldn't she take away?
She
wouldn't
would.
She take away Holden's counters. Yeah.
She would. So she's actually not good for the Holden team. Completely opposite. Not good whatsoever. And besides, even if she didn't have that taunt, there's just better units you could use in that team, right?
Exactly. Like Rahu gives defense up.
Rahu's better. Freya, even Freya's better because she is that defense up.
Even Freya's much better.
Freya's better. So yeah, I think she's C. She's C. Definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not D. But yeah, I think C is where she goes.
Yes.
Okay, so next you got Rosa.
Rosa.
Obviously her turn pushback got nerfed, but she's still a really good damage dealer, man. Constantly getting those attacks again. So I think we should put her in S. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely S tier damage dealer like Rosa. Oh my.
Yeah,
Rosa is actually the first character to blow up my Holden. Wasn't a one shot, so she went third skill, first skill, third skill, right? And then again she procced her dual attack, so she attacked, right? The next character went into my Holden, she went again, killed my Holden.
Yeah, and she has that.
So yeah, one of the best ways to kill a Holden because she's blue, it's Rosa.
Yeah, she is my Holden's #1 enemy right now. I won't lie, so she is really annoying, especially if they have like someone providing like a shield or some sort of sustain for Rosa. Is so annoying because Rosa's just a pain in the ass. But the more attacks they attack my Holden, the more counter attacks I'm landing, which is a good thing. My Holden's S1 is maxed, so it's like they don't want him countering. So that's the thing. I maxed my Holden's S1, so anytime he counters, he's doing big damage when he counters. It's kind of funny. But
yeah, maybe that's the key. But yeah, Rosa definitely platinum. Again, it's what makes her good. Dual role of being a support or like a better gray.
Yeah, 100%.
Because not only does she has the damage, she has the crit rate, but she also has the speed down. All of those things are very debilitating in PvP.
Yeah. And next we got Sanya. We already spoke about her. She's got the revive. Would you put her S? Could be a bait in S. Revive is kind of really annoying.
Yeah, definitely S, man.
Yeah.
Like she's a good support for PvP. The PvE relevance has fallen.
Oh yeah, I said no one even uses her in PvE. No one.
Yeah.
So next we got Shadows.
Talk about PvE.
Oh yeah. Yeah, talking about PvE. Yeah, another character. Nerf the game. Nerf the tier list. Nerf Kovi. Nerf me. Nerf everything. Nerf this video. Shadow Sanya. She's S tier. I need to make a new tier for her. Let me put her at the top. Nah, I'm just joking, guys. She is bad in PvP. I mean, you can make her work, but I feel like
how though?
Like
no, you can't make her work.
You could if your opponent just didn't have good gear and they're just weaker than you, I guess. You could put it off.
Oh yeah, and then you have like an opal and a fungus, and then she comes and kills. Yeah.
You could work, but that's the only like in a perfect scenario where like you're bullying someone who's like 20 ranks lower than you, 20 account level lower than you, and they're not having any good gear to take your units out because you're super slow. But yeah, she for PvE she's the best unit, one of the best units in the game. But for PvP, she's just yeah. I don't know, bro. I think C is fair. What do you think?
Yeah, C is fair for sure. I'm thinking C.
I wouldn't put D. I wouldn't put her in D though. I would put her D though. D is kind of
Oh
crazy.
no. Those ones are
Yeah,
they're your enemies. Like
Yeah.
if you pick them to be on your side, they will actually be playing for.
Yeah. Next we got this chick that we got for free. I know she has like a speed up for herself or something, but I just didn't.
And a defense break on the third skill.
Okay, defense break. So that's automatically better than D tier, I guess. What would you?
Yeah.
What would you put her? See?
Yeah, I would put it in C.
Nothing.
Well, in PvP, I'll put it in D, man. It's single target.
Oh,
like,
single target.
defense
Okay.
break.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Then next we got Tiamat,
Tiamat.
who people say had the greatest fall off in PvE history. Because for PvE, no one really uses
I
her.
have to agree.
Outside of
I
Doki
have to
Doki,
agree.
because I'm using her in my Doki Doki Health 3 or Health 14. Can't remember. But she's really good in Doki Doki. But outside of Doki Doki, I just don't see Tiamat anywhere. Anywhere in
I'd
PvE.
use her anyway. That's the thing.
Outside of PvP though.
Yeah. Now in PvE, she has the greatest downfall.
Yeah.
Like the fall off it needs to be studied, man.
For real.
It needs to be.
But for PvP, oh man. We talked about how Hellkit is annoying. She is so annoying, especially if they have like Bramble on her and she's counter-attacking all the time. Like, and she's another unit you can run in the Holden team. The Great Water Holden team. And like the flex position if you want to be more if you want to be more aggressive and maybe you don't want to run a Valerian or a healer, you want to be more aggressive but still have that sustain, throw in a teammate. He is going to be really good. But the downside is that you'll have to manual play and not taunt, because the taunt is going to take away the damage from the damage to your Holden. So your Holden's going to land less counterattacks. That is an issue.
Yeah.
That is an issue. But yeah, Tiamat is really solid. What would you put her? I'm thinking S.
I'm thinking S as well, because also, I mean, outside of accompanying the Great Hope, she can also be a damage dealer by herself, right? Like she's just so resilient. The moment she starts transforming into the dragon, she goes back into that form so quickly. It's actually insane. Like once the cycle starts, it's never ending.
Yeah. So yeah, S tier definitely seems right. Next we got Tsukuyomi, a really good unit.
SS or S?
I don't know about
That's
S.
where we live again.
I don't know about SS. I think SS is a bit crazy, but what you think?
Yeah, no, I was just teasing with the S. Definitely, I think for tier unit, especially in PvP, because I mean, how many units can you push forward, right? Like there's a lot of units that you push forward and they do what they need to do, right? Speed buff is also essential. She also has silence on her second skill. People don't know this. She also reduces cooldowns on her second skill, right? So she moves very quick. And I mean, again, in terms of speed, there's only 3 characters in the game. Well, 4 characters that give a speed up buff.
Yeah.
It's Lily, it's Mio, it's Tsukuyomi, it's Kazuyo.
Yeah.
So
we're saying S.
S for sure.
Okay. Oh my god. Next we got this dude. I don't even know what he does. Should we just put him in D?
No, not D. He's actually kind of I have a gift. He has on his stat skill.
Yeah.
It deals a bunch of damage. Just go look at his stat skill.
Oh,
it deals a bunch of damage. It puts wound, unhealable, and block buffs.
Okay.
So if you're so he was like he can kill easily Tiamat.
Okay.
An easy Tiamat killer. Not good against Holden because he's So I would put him in B. He's good damage.
In B.
It's just not his
Alright.
time. Whenever we have like any tanky blue character, he will be in charge of making.
Okay. But that's good to know because I just haven't built him. So I would have put him in D because I didn't know. But yeah. Next we got Turnadot or Turnadot. How you say it? I always pronounce your name wrong. Turnadot.
Yeah, Turandot. I think no one really knows.
Turandot. Yeah. So I looked at her kit before. I think she can amp defense. What else can she do? What else can she do?
And attack in the same skill.
Boom, an attack. Yeah. Anything else? Does she have a silence? I can't remember.
No, she
silence.
strips with her second skill. She removes buffs.
So that is good. That's not bad.
How are you feeling? As someone who likes the defense buff, do you think it's enough to earn a skill? Remember, she doesn't heal, no other debuffs. That's all she does. A special thing with that one is that she's the only one who can keep it up 100%. So it's 310 defense buff, 310 attack buff on a 310 cooldown skill.
I don't know. I'm thinking B or A, man. I'm thinking B or A. I was thinking because you said she can buff attack as well, right?
Yeah. So both defense and attack. So
I don't know.
She's just missing the 10-meter manipulation to be a pseudo, for example.
Yeah. So she's definitely not S because Freya's S. Would I put her in A? I don't know if I put her in A. Like it's A or B for me. What would you put her? Where do you want to put her?
I would put her in B because again, it's the same as. Wait, where did I put that other Kazuyo?
The second one. You put the second. You put the other Kazuyo in C.
Okay, because it's just speed. Yeah, I just feel like you lose so much tempo if you are just like putting a buff. At least she's putting 2 buffs.
Yeah.
That are useful for damage.
Yeah.
So she's a good setup character. So yeah, B I think is very good.
Okay. Excuse me. So next we got Valerian. As a big Valerian fan, I would want to put her in SS, but I don't know. It's SS or S for me. Because she just provide like
easy SS.
SS? Yeah, I was thinking so. Because she's a direct counter to cleave teams, man. Direct counter to the thing. Direct counter to Messiah. Yeah, she's just really, really good. Like we said, if you max her, I think it's her skill 3, then she can go first. So yeah, super solid for PvE and PvP. So yeah. Next we got Veronica. So she can steal buffs. She's really, really good. And another unit you could run in the holder team. If your enemy's running 1 or 2 buffers, you can just steal that buff. And if they're running Messiah, especially you can pretty sure you can steal you can steal the invincibility as well.
You make sure now your team that are running Biotin. Well, now everyone has the flower buff and they can also revive as well. Like into Hoyan takes the soul bomb. Now they have 2 turn soul bomb. Like she is so oppressive because she makes sure that every time you take any buff, now you have to remember that that's your opponent's buff.
Yeah. I don't know. Why would you put her? I'm thinking S. S or SS.
S.
Yeah, because
let's give it time. Not SS yet. Yeah, just S.
Yeah, I think she's only SS in like super situational scenarios. I think if your opponent is running like a really buff heavy team, then SS. But if they're not, when just running a normal ass team, I think S for now. But she might bump up a month or 2 from now. She might bump up to SS. I'm not gonna lie. All right, next we got this NPC dude. I can't remember his name.
Vice.
What's his name?
Did
Vice?
you know there's a Vice craze going on?
What's he do?
So he has a passive that heals him for 25%
Yeah.
and clears a buff every time he puts a debuff.
Okay.
He has a taunt on his first skill and an attack break on his third skill, and then he pushes back. Now this is not the end of it. Thing is that healing, whenever he's full health, he starts healing your allies.
Yeah.
He is so tanky. So yeah, there's a craze going around. The Asia server are using cheese stuff,
Yeah.
which is kind of insane. But yeah, that's Vice.
Well, where do you think he should go?
That's a PvE thing.
Well, that's a
I'd
PvE thing.
put him in- yeah, that's a PvE thing. In PvP, can he just get one shot? Probably.
He's a rare, isn't
Actually,
he?
no. You're gonna build him. Nah, you're going to build him tanky. I would put him in
Where?
B.
B. All right. B. There we go. Next, we got Victor Frankenstein. Victor. He did get hit in the nerfs. Before launch.
I don't know about Vic. I don't want to like say anything about Victor. I just don't know. I haven't seen him. I haven't used him.
Yeah, I haven't used him either. I don't even. He's chilling at level 1 right now. I don't know. All I do know, the last time I did see anyone mention Victor was when Sean B was talking about how he's gonna reset Victor for Ditting. That's literally all I know, is that he reset his Ditting. Sorry, he reset his Victor to build Ditting. So that's all I know. So he's below S anyways. I wouldn't put him D anyway.
Yeah. I wouldn't put him A though as well.
Yeah, I think we should just put him in B. I think B is safe. I think B is safe.
B is safe because I think he's worse than Hoyan and Floro.
Yeah. Okay, next we got Viper with his counter attacks. So Viper is another unit you can run in the Great Water Holding team, where you're just doing a bunch of counter attacks.
That's what. Yeah, this guy is what I was saying is better than R77 because they're both blue. They both have the skill that puts attack down and speed down. But for some reason, RC77 20%. For Viper, it's 100%. And he also removes them. What?
Yeah.
Nah, someone needs to investigate Viper. He also has a passive. This is a secret SSR, my guy. Also has a passive to get like 30% less damage. That is insane.
I did not know that. I mean, I was trying to build my Viper. He's like level 40 right now, just chilling. So yeah, I'm definitely working on like a combo where I use him in the Great Water Holding team. So yeah, where will I put him? I don't know. I don't know where I put him, but maybe A.
He's an easy S.
A or S?
No. Whoa, no.
He's S?
Easy S. Yeah.
All right. I just haven't built him yet, so I don't know his full capabilities. All right. So next we got Jada. And bear in mind this is for PvP, not PvE, girls and boys. All right. So, Jada. My thing is, isn't she gonna take a while to like do her damage? Cause isn't she like a slow starter?
Yeah, she's very slow.
Yeah, and that's the biggest issue with her for PvP is like, right now it's like you're gonna just get destroyed. You're just gonna get one shot, or not even one shot.
I'm surprised if she does anything.
Yeah, your team, unless you're running a ton heavy turn manipulators, heavy speed amplifiers in your team, then yeah, your team's gonna be cooked, bro. You're gonna get your team's gonna get cleaved, before she can even do anything. So I don't know, just that alone, I'm thinking we put her in A because Chloros is in A, and he's kind of in the same boat. Super slow, but once they get going, big damage. What do you think?
Oh yeah, no, put it in A or B, but A.
Yeah, I think A is fair.
For sure.
Next we got this. Is it Rin? Is that Rin?
No, Yan.
Yan. Okay. So I know I think he's the one that can amplify speed. Is it? Or is it?
No.
Turn meter. What does he do?
Yeah, he has a 10 mid on his third skill, but then his primary skill, the one he starts with, he gives attack up and crit, and that's it. Nothing else.
Okay, so he's kind of bare bones buffer right there. I'm thinking we put him. What do we put RC77? C? Is it C or B? C or B? Yeah. All right.
C, I'll put him in C.
Yeah, C is fair. Next, we got the greatest, the best unit in the entire game of Etheria Restarts. The greatest, the OTC, the one true champ, the head of the table, the tribal chief, Holden. Man, this dude, man, he's just
This man is everything. Is he a healer? Maybe. Is he a tank? Possibly. Is he a debuffer? Most definitely. Is he a damage dealer? Hell yeah. Big Daddy Holden does everything.
This dude does everything. But he's not like Tiamat, who is a jack of all trades, master of none. This dude's just a beast at everything. He's the counter king. He is the counter king. Right? There's a super tanky, super hard to kill. He's the Thing's worst enemy because he survives everything, counters attacks. You know, he has the attack down. He has the his skill 2. People are sleeping on his skill 2 as well because he has that turn meter manipulation on his skill 2 as well.
That skill 2 is so broken, dog. That skill 2 is too much. I'm sorry.
Is it? I'm pretty sure. Can't he like I might be mistaken, but can't he like extend cooldowns? Or am I tripping? Is that someone else I'm thinking of?
He extends all cooldowns.
Yeah, so I was right.
All skills of the enemy.
Yeah.
So it makes them, all of them max, both skill 2 and skill 1. That is insane.
Yep. And if you're running him on the same team with Lily, oh my god. And I've invested like today I invested like 2 or 3 lettuce into my my Lily for the skill cooldown increase to increase the chance of that happening. So now it's really likely that your skill's gonna get extended with Lily. But now I'm also building up Holden's S2, so that's gonna be really nasty paired together, man. And doesn't he have like the defense down on his skill 1?
Skill 1 defense down, skill 3 attack down and resistance down, making sure that everyone else in the insane.
Yeah. I might be biased, guys, but I'm thinking SS, bro. I might be biased because he's basically another version of Heinrich. He's also another version of Heinrich.
SSS.
Yeah, and like I'm seeing more Holdens than Heinrich because Holden is an easier accessible Heinrich, so people are using him more so than Heinrich in Aurora as well for PvE. But yeah,
it's because he's very tanky, right? You can build him tanky and beneficial. Whereas if you build your Heinrich tanky,
he's squishy. Yeah,
doesn't work out that way.
Yeah, so yeah, this is how the tier list is. This is pretty much how the tier list is looking. Is there anyone you want to change, or are you happy with this?
I'm still thinking about Born.
Oh yeah, we could look at Born now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we should move Born up. I ain't gonna lie. I think we should move him up. Now that I'm looking at this, yeah, I think.
Yeah, I would move Born up. Yeah.
Yeah, Born is definitely better than Jada, bro. We have Jada and Chloros in here as well.
Yeah. Born is better than Liane, better than Jada, better. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this makes more sense now. I'm happy with this. I am super happy with this. Yeah, this was fun, man. Let us know what you think down below in the comments of this video. Obviously, tier lists are, completely opinionated, so everyone's gonna disagree, but it's all the fun that matters. It's just having fun that matters, right? So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Make sure to check out Kovi, I'll have a link to his stuff in the description. He's a genius when it comes to this game. He puts out a ton of creative team comps. He's the first to put out, he's the first to find out any busted rare character, SR character. So if you want to see some nice cheap or hidden gems in the game, subscribe to him. He comes out with everything. So yeah, it was fun having you, man. And with that, take care and peace, guys.